What is the ultimate path to liberation? Is it Yoga Margam, the disciplined path of union, or Jnana Margam, the pursuit of knowledge, or Bhakti Margam, the path of unconditional devotion? This age old question has puzzled spiritual seekers for centuries. But Siddhar Thirumoolar, in his divine masterpiece, the Tirumandiram, provides an extraordinary answer to this. To remind you, we have been exploring this phenomenal work of Tirumandiram for past few weeks, and in this week's exploration of the Tirumandiram, we dive into songs 31 to 35 where Siddhar Thirumoolar clarifies this great question. Welcome to Part 7 of the Thirumandiram series. Before we dive in, let me take a moment to apologize for the delay in publishing this part. While I refer to multiple sources, decoding Thirumandiram's deeper meanings is both challenging and humbling, and I believe in sharing only when I'm deeply convinced. This series isn't about chasing views. It's about honoring Siddhar Thirumoolar's masterpiece with sincerity and respect. I trust his guidance and your unwavering support to help us understand and share these divine truths the right way. To everyone who has supported and encouraged me through emails and comments, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It inspires me to keep going no matter the challenges. Keep supporting this channel by liking, sharing, and help spread this divine knowledge so it may reach and inspire many. If you're new here, I highly recommend checking out the previous parts linked below for a solid foundation of Thirumandiram and Siddhar Thirumoolar. Now let's dive into song 31.
மண்ணகத்தானொக்கும் வானகத்தானொக்கும் விண்ணகத்தானொக்கும் வேதகத்தானொக்கும் பன்னகத்தின் இசை பாடலுற்றானுக்கே கண்ணகத்தே நின்று காதலித்தேனே.
In this profound song, Siddhar Thirumoolar beautifully explains how Lord Shiva manifests in various forms, uniquely catering to the needs and desires of every soul, depending upon the path they choose and the realm of existence. In the first line, Mannagam refers to earth or Bhulokam. For those people living in this earthly plane, Lord Shiva expresses himself in human form, accessible and relatable. Similarly, the phrase Vanagattan Okkum refers to Vanulagam or Bhuvarlokam, where celestial beings reside. To them, Shiva expresses himself as vast expanse of space, infinite and boundless. Moving to the second line, Vinnagattan Okkum. It signifies Vinnagam or Suvarlogam, the realm of higher beings or Devadi Devas, where Shiva manifests in form relatable to Devas. And then comes Vedagattan Okkum, where Vedagattan refers to those who wish to experience him through chemical transformations. Vedagam or Vedittal means the chemical changes. This is a subtle but profound reference to the internal alchemy that occurs within our bodies, the transformation at the cellular level, preparing every part of our being to experience the ultimate bliss of oneness with him. In the third line, Pannagatinnisai Padalutranukke, Shiva is described as manifesting for those who desire to attain him through music. Isai means music, and for those souls, he expresses himself as Nada Brahmam, the divine sound that resonates in the final stages of enlightenment. Remember, we discussed about the signs of enlightenment in one of our previous songs. Finally, in the last line, Kannagatte nindru kadalittene highlights the ultimate blessing. Here, Kan represents the eye, or more specifically, the third eye of wisdom that we develop through sadhana and devotion. This line emphasizes that Shiva blesses every soul in a unique way based on the marga or path they choose, be it love, devotion, yoga, or any other means. The overarching message of the song is crystal clear. No single path is superior to another. Lord Shiva's grace flows to all sincere seekers, regardless of their chosen journey. It is our genuine quest that matters the most. With this beautiful insight, let's move to the next song.
தேவர் பிரான் நம்பிரான் திசை பத்தையும் மேவு பிரான் விருநீருலகேழையும் தாவு பிரான் தன்மை தானறிவாரில்லை பாவு பிரான் அருட்பாடலுமாமே.
In this song, Siddhar Thirumoolar marvels at the omnipresence and boundless nature of Lord Shiva, weaving profound truths into simple yet inspiring phrases. The opening line, Devar Piran Nambiran Disai Pattayum, introduces Shiva as Devar Piran, the Lord of Devas, and Nambiran, the Lord of us humans. The phrase Disai Pattayum reveals his omnipresence. Shiva pervades all 10 directions: north, east, south, west, the 4 intermediate directions: northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, and up and down. In the next line, Virinirulagezhayum Tavu Piran. The term Virinir refers to waters of the 7 vast oceans. Thirumoolar explains that Shiva is not only beyond these oceans but also transcends the 7 worlds. This imagery emphasizes his infinite expanse beyond anything our senses can comprehend. Then comes the next phrase, Tanmai Tanarivarillai, which means that there is no being capable of fully grasping or measuring Shiva's true essence and potential. His nature remains beyond human understanding, an infinite mystery. Finally, the last line, Pavu Piran Arutpadalumame, reflects Thirumoolar's humble exclamation, how can I ever encompass the infinite glory of this boundless God who transcends all limits? How could anyone truly sing or describe the entirety of his infinite presence? This song carries a powerful essence. Shiva is all-pervading force that permeates every corner of the cosmos. His boundlessness inspires not just reverence but also a deep introspection about his presence within us. If even Thirumoolar, a realized Siddhar, after creating a phenomenal work of his divine masterpiece, the Tirumandiram, feels he cannot sing Shiva's glory completely, it invites us to pause and reflect on God's infinite nature and the divine spark that resides within our own hearts. With this profound thought, let's continue to the next song.
பதிபலவாயது பண்டி உலகம் விதிபல செய்தொன்று மெய்மை உணரார் துதிபல தோத்திரஞ்சொல்ல வல்லாரும் மதியிலர் நெஞ்சினுள் வாடுகின்றாரே.
In this song, Siddhar Thirumoolar declares a beautiful truth about devotion and the essence of spiritual practice. The first line, Padipalavayadu Pandi Ulagam, speaks of the diversity in the way people worship God. This relates to the concept of Ishta Devata or Kula Devata, where individuals or communities choose different forms or traditions to connect with the divine. In the second line, Vidipala Seidondru Meimai Unarar shifts focus to the many rituals and rules or Vidhi created for worship. Thirumoolar states that even those who establish these traditions often fail to grasp the ultimate truth about God. The rituals, while meaningful, do not necessarily reveal the deeper reality of the divine. In the next lines, Thudipala Thothiran Sollavallarum Madiyilar Ninjinul Vadagindrare. He highlights the futility of mere external devotion. Here, Thothiram refers to the recitation of stotras or praises of God. Madiyilar refers to the one who does not have wisdom or they don't realize the original essence of God. Thirumoolar explains that those who chant endlessly without understanding the essence of God lack knowledge and true wisdom and remain restless and disheartened within their hearts. This message is clear. No amount of rituals, traditions, or recitations can lead to spiritual upliftment unless one comprehends the true essence of God. Thirumoolar emphasizes that devotion without understanding is incomplete. The real transformation comes when we look beyond external practice and connect deeply with the divine presence within us. Let's take a moment to reflect. Are we simply following traditions or are we truly seeking the essence of divine? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep this introspection alive as we move to the next song.
சாந்து கமழும் கவரியின் கந்தம் போல் வேந்தன் அமரர்க்கு அருளிய மீனெறி ஆர்ந்த சுடரெண்ண ஆயிரம் நாமமும் போந்தும் இருந்தும் புகழுகின்றேனே.
In the previous song, Thirumoolar revealed how worshipping God without truly understanding His essence is futile. Now he guides us on how to worship with true devotion and understanding. The first line, Sandu Kamalum Kavariyin Kandambol, uses the metaphor of the fragrance of sandalwood and musk that fills the air, symbolizing how our worship should pervade the space around us. Just as these scents are subtle yet pervasive, our devotion should be like this, constant, present in every action, every breath. Thirumoolar suggests that even the act of worship with offerings like fragrant sandalwood is meaningful, but it's not enough to just perform rituals. In the next line, Vendan Amararku Aruliya Meineri, Thirumoolar speaks about Lord Shiva who guided the Amarars or the celestial beings. He reveals that worshipping God requires following divine guidelines, just as Lord Shiva led the Devas on their path of righteousness. In the line, Arnda Sudaranna Ayiram Namamum, Thirumoolar emphasizes the significance of chanting the 1,000 names of God, each name representing the divine light that illuminates our path. But here's a catch. Pondum Irundum Pugalugindrene, which means that reciting these names alone is not enough. It's not the mere repetition that matters, but being fully absorbed in His divine grace. Worship is not just an action, but a constant state of being where each moment of your life is dedicated to the divine. This profound wisdom teaches us that worship isn't limited to a designated prayer time or specific rituals. It's about continuous contemplation of the divine. Whether you're working, eating, or resting, every moment becomes an opportunity to connect with God. It might seem impossible to integrate worship into every action of our life, but Thirumoolar reminds us that it is not only possible, it is the very essence of true devotion. By doing so, we can make our worship an ongoing expression of love and surrender to the divine. Now let's move forward and explore the next song.
ஆற்றுகிலா வழியாகும் இறைவனை போற்றுமின் போற்றிப் புகழ்மின் புகழ்ந்திடில் மேற்றிசைக்கும் கிழக்கு திசையெட்டோடு மாற்றுவன் அப்படியாட்டவுமாமே.
This song shows us the direction to achieving the state mentioned in the previous one, that is being in constant absorption in God. In the first line, Aatragela Vadiyagum Iraivanai reminds us that there are many ways to attain God. Variyagum means countless paths to worship. Whether it's through yoga practice, singing praises, chanting stotras, or attaining Him through Nada Brahmam, the options are many. Then, in the line, Potrumin Potri Pugarumin Pugandidil, Thirumoolar clarifies to truly appreciate and praise God is not about the method, but the continuity of contemplation. Whatever path we choose, the key is to always remain immersed in the divine with unwavering focus. In the next line, Metrisaikum Kirakku Disai Yettodu. This essence relates to two aspects of Sahasrara Chakra or the crown chakra. One refers to the downward facing 8-petal lotus representing souls whose focus is on material pleasures. But when we engage in continuous devotion and meditation, our soul's focus shifts and Sahasrara begins to turn upward, aligned with the Isana direction or the direction of divine consciousness. This indicates soul's progress towards union with God. These transformations happen through God's grace. For those souls who nurture in constant devotion to Him, this practice of continuous meditation is a part of Shivaraja Yoga, as described by Siddhar Thirumoolar. The real challenge lies in maintaining this practice amidst our daily distractions. The key is awareness. We may not be able to change the world or people around us, but if we remain immersed in the Supreme Consciousness, this becomes a practical solution to attaining the ultimate state, the Turiya, the highest state of spiritual oneness. And with that, we come to the conclusion of our exploration of these 5 powerful songs. In the next Tirumandiram video, Siddhar will reveal how Lord Shiva transforms our body to burn away our karma and frees us from the endless cycles of birth and death. A truly enlightening experience we will explore in the next part. If you found this inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep insights. Your engagement with this video will help this video to reach many seekers. And as always, your feedback is invaluable, so please share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.